Hi, I'm Ganga. I'm the founder of Recyclement Studio, which is design practice. And we are architects and urban designers and urban planners. All of us are dealing with externalities in society. So, which means things that the mainstream never covers. So, things essentially people don't want to take up, we take up. And it's through design as a medium we respond to them. We have a campaign named Toilet Tales. So it all started with journey of like 3 women from Recycle Bin, and we were traveling through the rural areas of Tamil Nadu, and we didn't go for any accommodation, stay, hotel booking, nothing. We just relied on the public infrastructure. So it was like, how can 3 women in our country travel, navigate the city? We slept in the bus stand, we used the public toilets, railway station, everywhere for 5 days. And on our return, we understood that toilet is something beyond the way we look at it as just a dirty place where people don't want to go. So we came and started something called Toilet Tales, and we made a Kakus app. We made this app. So the app is kind of a tool, not the real protagonist of the story. It is just a tool. So we used technology. So we wanted a crowdsourced way. Okay. So we made Mapathon. It's a campaign. So across many cities in India, we started mapping toilets. So mapping means you can record data. So you can take pictures, you can add information, you can rate a toilet, and it will all be there. So for a public, if you want a toilet, so loo is kind of a need. Anytime you might have the need. So if you want to use a toilet in Chennai, you can actually see whichever toilet is nearby, because we made this huge campaign called Mapathon, Toilet Mapathon, in Chennai, and we mapped 1,459 toilets in Chennai. And then we thought, why can't we celebrate toilets? So we made something called Toilet Festival. So we had like International Toilet Festival conducted in Chennai in April 1st, and that's kind of 3 days event. And then we brought the innovators in toilet industry. So there are like many technological solutions that's coming up, and then we brought almost 600 sanitary workers together. Then a minister was also there to felicitate all the sanitary workers. And so they are always invisible in our city. And so it is an event, and the event is not to actually conclude in 3 days. We made a movement with it. That is something we are working with the corporation, and the end result will be nothing less than, it should be nothing less than accessible toilets. So we are scared of public toilets. Women won't drink water outside their house because they're scared of toilets. There are no toilets for other genders other than the binary ones. There are ideally no toilets for the kids also. You are looking at slum population where they don't have toilets in the houses, and they have to, maybe 1,000 people will be depending on 6 or 7 toilets. So the end result is making toilet accessible. So that is how we have pulled off this campaign, and we are working towards that. So while we were doing this, so people are reluctant to join the campaign because toilet is kind of very, very tricky problem. If our name is attached, okay, we'll end up in a trouble also, because toilets are like this forever, is what we think. So many people were like reluctant to join. That is when British people came up. So normally partnering in activity is about partnering an event. So when at a junction where people were reluctant or ashamed to use toilet, take the word toilet, and even partner for something we are doing for toilet, that is when British Clean expressed their willingness to work for the cause, be there at the event as a partner, from there to continue with us throughout. So it was not a namesake collaboration that we normally see, because even now one key area we are working on toilet is actually with them. It is where we are developing something called a protocol for monitoring toilets. That is a finding which is like a big revelation for us, because in India there is no provision for maintaining or monitoring a toilet. So that is where we thought, so if you look at a 5-star hotel, it is there. If you look at an airport, it is there. If you look at many other developed countries, you find it. So this is where the contribution from British Clean is on for this campaign. So collaboration means, or a joint venture is always a tricky affair. There will be like many vested interests when people come and collaborate for anything. But here the word I will use is constructive, because there is never a demand. It is always a contribution to what can be done. So, and when you are looking at working on toilet, it is not something that we collaborate sitting inside a room. We go, we are working with the toilet, in the toilet. So it will demand people coming and looking, we inspecting the toilet, where we will see how can we respond to the behavior, how can we respond to the finishes, how can we respond to the protocols. So everywhere we got a productive collaboration with British Clean. So we had one component called fellowship, and during this fellowship we had people from various disciplines joining us to become toilet fellow, and each fellow were trained for a week by experts from all over India, related to whatever we can associate with toilet. So there were movie makers, we had experts of water, experts of technology, so from many disciplines experts came, and then they trained the fellows. And at our fellowship venue is when we are meeting British Clean representatives, and who came to us and expressed their willingness to support us. So for support means many things. Support means first, support through funds, support through material provision, facilitation. Here the support was like much beyond a contribution at that scale, or much beyond a logo presence in the sponsors team. It is from that fellowship day, throughout the campaign, through the event, and after whatever developed from the event, till now we are collaborating in a very productive way. So for that, heartfelt thanks to the enterprise as British Clean, and also the good hearts inside the team. So we are looking forward to have a very fruitful journey and to arrive at our dreams and vision all about the public toilets with British Clean. Thanks a lot.